Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims. We are about a little over a month to a month and a half from the relaunch. It's kind of hard for me to look into this camera because I don't know where the camera on the Samsung is, and I've had it for like a couple of years now. So I'm Big Pauly, if you don't know who I am, and I am about to move to Umatilla. Umatilla is in northeast Lake County, which is about 20 some odd miles from where I'm living now in Leesburg. I'm going to be living in a campground, and I'm going to be living most of the time in a camper. Now, that has no significance at all to what I'm going to be doing with the relaunch, but I just wanted to let you know that the worst is over in terms of what I've been going through the last 3 years or so. And I am looking forward to the relaunch, and I will have time to do the project. And looking at doing one project principally, and that's going to be what I'm going to call the Alt NFL, which is we're going to use Action PC Football, and we're going to go through time from 1970 to the present. It'll take a while to do this, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine for a project to do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw in one wrinkle to the NFL of 1970 and forward. And that is, instead of there being two conferences, there are going to be 4 geographic divisions. Think of them as like strips of bacon. Okay. Strips of bacon. And there's going to be an East Division, a Mid-East, a Midwest, and a West. And instead of having mismatches in the Super Bowl, because one conference is very good and one conference isn't, we're just going to have the best 2 teams. We're going to have the 4 teams to win the divisions, the 4 wild cards, and we will keep with history. When the league goes to overtime in '74, we'll go to overtime for regular season games. When the league expands to Seattle and Tampa Bay, I will do likewise, but there's going to be no carpetbagging. The teams are going to stay where they are. So the Colts never moved to Indianapolis, and expansion franchises will be done on a random draw based on which cities have NFL teams by the point like 1995. Might not be Carolina or Jackson, might be Phoenix, might be Indianapolis. So that's how we're going to do it, folks. And I'll tell you the other 2 projects. I still do Wrestling's Finest, but I do a project now called Claw, the Classic Legends Alliance of Wrestling, and I am finishing up year 1. It took me a year and a half. I've been doing this on the Delphi board. It took me a year and a half to get through the first year, and I will explain what's been going on with Claw with that. So we're not going to see ancient wrestlers like Farmer Burns and Jim Londos in Claw. It will be like World War II. What I'm going to do with year 2, which is the part we're going to show you, is that if you wrestled, there's wrestling databases now. I forget the name of the one that's real big that has a whole bunch of info, a treasure trove of info. And what we will do is, if you wrestled a match from September 1st, 1945, which was VJ Day, the end of World War II onward, you are eligible. If not, not. And another project I have been working on is Legends of Golf. Action PC Golf has not updated since 2021. So this is kind of a guesstimate of a project where it's a tour, but it's an all-time tour. And with what I do a weekly tour, and like if you win the Masters, you won the Masters in the past, I try to get you. I might have you in my files, I might not, but you get into that tournament if you win the Masters. So like say, obviously a Jack Nicklaus, a Tiger Woods would be there, but a lesser known name like say Steve Jones, who won the U.S. Open in golf of 1996, he will be in the U.S. Open tournament along with everybody that I have that won the U.S. Open, and best in the world on top of that. So that's what we're doing. Those are going to be the three big projects. It's going to be Claw. It's going to be Legends of Golf. That's just my name for it, Log. And the Alt NFL. So I just wanted to unveil that for you all. We're looking at, again, at a launch between mid-April to early May, depending on how fast I get acclimated to the camper, which will have Wi-Fi. But most of the videos that I do will be live to tape, and then I will upload it. That's what they used to call it, live to tape. So I just wanted to share that with you all. God bless. And I will be with you, I hope, Lord willing, and if the creek doesn't rise. I used to say that all the time, didn't I? In somewhere between mid-April to early May, right around the time of the Kentucky Derby. Bye-bye for now, everybody.